Hey, how y'all doing? So, this is different. I went live on the YouTube app, and everything is completely different. How is all this working? I do not know. Man, this is way out of kilter. Oh, there we go. Maybe a little bit, maybe not. Let's see here if I can get this. Why is the camera so grainy? Maybe does this help? The I have no idea what. Oh, I hit that from you. I hit that for share. Hey, DJ Lewis, how are you doing? Look, Texas Jen. I can't sleep either. Texas Jen. You want me to link you up? Actually, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to. I don't think you can. You can't because this is on YouTube. It's the YouTube app. If you go up to the top, it says live now. You have to have 1,000 subs to be able to do this. You used to not be able to do that at all. Skittles Crime Show. How are you doing? The ugly truckling. I love you. You always come in and make me laugh. I don't know why. I can't pull up chats. That is so crazy. I do not like this. Wait, hold on here. I try to wait. Hold on. I don't want to do that. If I do this, I don't know. It's weird. Oh, I'm sorry, Skittles, that you're sick. How do I? So I click on it because it's habit. And it's weird. It says I can pin the message or import, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel as a moderator. And I'm sitting here going, well, wait a second. Uh, I can't do anything else. I can't get that off here. Well, that was so weird. Anyway, um, this is kind of okay. It's a new deal. It's a new day. Um, Dozer, how are you doing? See, I can't pull up anything. Oh, Traveling Fools. It's funny. This whole stream was gonna be talking bad about Traveling Fools. I just realized I was laying down asleep, about fell asleep in my shirt. And I had it all unbuttoned. Sorry about that. Anyway, I was gonna say that damn Traveling Fools kept me up. Oh my gosh, it was awful. Why is the camera so out of whack? Let's see, because it says I got control of it still. Let me see if I can do anything. Do. Oh, look at this. I'm supposed to make it brighter. That didn't make it any brighter, did it? I didn't do anything. Wait, let's see if I have reactions. Watch this. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I can still do that. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, cool. That's all I care about. Anyway, um, so Skittles, cool name. We have a Skittles. Skittles has a long, cool meaning here. Anyway, Dozer, how are you doing? Glad to see you here. I'm here for the insufferable, the ones that cannot sleep, like myself. Vicky T, how are you doing? Um, Traveling Fool. See, I can't pull it up. Traveling Fool. I hate that TFMFer. Oh my gosh, it's so true. It's so true. Here's what's funny. I was playing around with stuff and I wanted to see, I was like, what happens if you just hit? It's been so long because I use StreamYards, right? I was like, what happens if I just pull up the show? And now it's like it's crazy dark in here. See if I hit this, make this a better. It's gonna just gonna whack everything out. Oh, it did. See, whacked everything out. Oh, that's even worse. I gotta shave. I know I've got to shave. And why is this is so? Everything's all messed up. Sorry, guys. So I messed up my camera. I'm okay. I can't stand any of this. I gotta move it. I don't like this. I don't like the microphone over here. I like it over here. Check in the chat. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's see here. I'm gonna move this around. Guys, I just wanted to goof off, man. I need to goof off since Friday. My nickname is Skittles. That's a great nickname. Um Texas Jen. Oh man, you scare me sneaking on my screen like that, says DJ Lewis. uh Richard Donaldson just stopped in and say hey and smash thumbs up. Might be back later. Thank you so much, Richard. Hope you are back. Because we just like to grow the family here. Oh my goodness gracious. Feral housewife is here. How you doing, Feral? Um let's see here. What else is happening? I think I missed one. I thought I did. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I appreciate you guys. So anyway, have you guys ever just like had those moments where you well, actually, I do know that like Texas Jen's had that because she came fired in here. She's like, thank goodness, because I can't sleep. And it's weird. It's like I'm laying there, I'm like, I don't want to do anything. Um, I don't want to sleep. I don't want to I hate like taking Benadryl or something like that, try to make yourself go to sleep. I don't like Benadryl if it's in a pudding pop. But wait, Skills Crime Show says it's 8 p.m. Monday here. You are 5 hours behind me. Are you in Hawaii? Hawaii, I believe, is that far back. No, it's 8 p.m. Monday. Excuse me. Skittles is in, wait, 6 hours ahead? And then another 12, 18 hours ahead? Australia is what, 14 hours ahead of us? Skittles, I'm lost. New Zealand. I was trying to think of that. I almost said New Zealand, but I was like, oh wait, I don't know. Yeah, Skills. There was another person from New Zealand that had some crime, something I forget what it was. I can't think of it right now off the top of my head. And anyway, that was a pointless statement. Uh but I cannot. Oh, ugly truckling. The aliens have invaded Miami. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I watched. Did you guys see Ryan Upchurch's video on the aliens? Okay, look, man. Ryan is he does it. He he says the stuff that's like, it's I don't come across that good. Like I cannot sit there and be like, use the language he uses and the I don't know. He's cool though. I really like the guy, right? And he was talking about the aliens and he's like, bro, really? It's like people just want to listen to what they want to listen to and not recognize what they see. This is killing me, man. I don't like the camera stuff. Maybe my camera lens is dirty. I have no idea what I just realized I have no idea what oh, I have settings. No, that's not it. Okay, close those. What's that? Pop out dashboard. No, I don't want to do that. Manage. I don't know what manage does. You don't have access to this feature? That's cool. You don't have access to that feature. All right, cool. Anyway, so yeah, Upchurch, he he did a good video on the Miami alien. And I love talking about aliens. I think it's funny. I love like aliens, Bigfoot, Loch Ness monster, the things that make life fun. Who wants to live in a world that doesn't have a Bigfoot in it, right? Anyway, um so I got who was someone responded to me on on Twitter because I reposted Ryan's video, and someone responded to me on Twitter and said, "Well, you don't think there were 9-foot aliens in the Foot Locker?" And I replied back, I was like, "Oh, no, no. I'm 100% sure there were aliens in the mall. Just not the 9-foot variety." Oh my gosh, Broken Baker, cats in a hurricane. I stand by my statement. I heard cats. I heard them. So, Broken Baker, man, oh, it is about time for you to wake up, isn't it? Guys, the Broken Baker is here. Give him love and support. He is the one of those people that I it's like you sit here. He reminds me of myself before YouTube. I was like, I can do this. I got nothing else going on. It's the pandemic and all this stuff. And like, I can do this. I can do it like this and this. I can do this and just stay on the thing. And I couldn't do any of it. It's beyond my capabilities. Broken Baker has that channel that I wished I had. I wish I was that good. So please be sure to check out the Broken Baker as always. Oh, I mean everybody who's here. Look, check it. Don't forget Traveling Fools, man. I was on his show last night. He's got a wild show. Just fun, man. Just laid back, and they know each other. They have get together every year where they do they call it the Slob Olympics. So actually, if you see, have you guys seen that video of the dude that went swimming in the Bass Pro Shop? You see that? They got that big like swimming pool there in the Bass Pro Shop. So anyway, that guy that jumped in the water, I think I talked to him last night. I forget his name now. I think it was Mr. Duggar. Was that right? Is it Mr. Duggar? Is that his name? He's also he specializes in YouTube law and fishing and skinny dipping in Bass Pro Shop. That was part of his training for the Slob Olympics, the way I understand it. So he was all there for it. He did great. I would give him, you know what, man? He would have a perfect 10, except he didn't nail the landing when he came out of the pool. Oh my gosh. No, that was yes, I will. There's a Bass Pro Shop at the at the exit going to Dollywood. And actually Broken Baker. I did some scouting today. And I'd like to talk to you at some point, see what you think. And I know you don't know the area or anything like that. So what I'm talking about, y'all, those of you that don't know, so on Friday nights, I do this show called Friday Night Live. And it was because when I got started on this, like Nick Ricada, I was a big fan of his. He took Fridays off, and I was like, there's nothing really cool happening on Friday nights. Friday night, you go out, you have fun with your buds. So it was me and some college type friends. That's the whole idea. You're sitting in college. What do you do on Friday night? You hang out, you drink some beers, you got some chicks around you. You're having a good time, right? And so that's what Friday Night Live is. And it's kind of grown, and we have a really good Leslie Cooler. How are you doing? So great to see you again. Anyway, we have just a good time. And it's not serious. We don't, there's rules. I have rules. Rules are I try to keep it PG-16. Try to keep the cussing down. Try to keep don't nobody likes the advertising rates. Don't like smoking and drinking and drugs and all that illegal stuff on stream. So even though everybody's partaking, it's not you're not making a joke out of yourself. The jokes are with each other, and you're ribbing each other, giving each other a hard time, talking about funny stories, stupid stuff that happened throughout the week. There's never any drama, and we always have a good time. And sometimes it lasts 3 hours, sometimes it lasts 5 hours. But anyway, try to keep out a 3 hour show. I'm in Eastern time zone. So from like 9 to 12, that time when you're getting ready. Here was my idea. I wanted to be the guy that girls would like put on in the background while they're getting ready to go out on Friday night. Because that's the time when you girls you're putting on the makeup, you put on the war paint, right? You put on the war paint and you're looking good and you're feeling good. You might have a few, pregame, beverages. And I want to be that, like, we're having a good time. Everybody's having fun. We practice safely. Anyway, so Friday Night Live, it's kind of grown into this thing where it's like, well, Dollywood is very close. And some people started talking about like they wanted to go to Dollywood also. I was like, man, Dollywood's like right. I didn't see the lights. And anyway, so long story short, May 17th, we're looking at doing a Friday Night live where you can come and hang out with us have a live studio audience. And on the 16th, the day before, we'll all meet up and do a Dollywood trip. Like I'll be there, and I don't know if anybody else will be there, but I hope you are. And we're gonna have fun. And today noticed something. I was like, man, it'd be cool because I live in Tennessee. These are my places. I was like, man, I'd like to go do. I like to hang out, maybe go axe throwing. Have you guys ever done that? There's a lot of axe throwing places around here. I want to do that. Um, and then what's the other thing? Oh yeah, like looking for venues. Venues are the hard thing to come by because really what I want is I want somebody to let me use their stage for free. So anyway, that will be that'll be what happens. Anyway, um, I want to fix my ringer. I don't have a ringer. Is there a ringer? I don't know. Knowledge is power. 1804. I throw an axe. No kidding. That's awesome. That is that's what we need. Actually, if there are any axe throwers, I would like to talk to you guys. I think that'd be cool. I'd like to get into it because I'm not a fan of darts. And oh, look, feral housewife. I'm going to the Titanic Museum on Saturday or Sunday. There you go. Um, Leslie. Oh my gosh, it was my smoke alarm. Too funny. Am I cooking? I don't know if you are cooking or not. You're smoking. I know that. I meant not like smoking as in I was just trying to that's what happened. I just realized I fell on my face trying to flirt with the audience. Anyway, oh, you're gonna do the Hatfield McCoy thing. That's funny. Uh they have the Dixie Stampede. Now it's called like Dolly's something. That used to be a huge thing. Oh, yeah. Live streaming axe throwing. Yeah, I'm not into we're not gonna be live streaming that. I saw it, I was like, man, that'd be a cool place. And because what's gonna happen is I want everybody to do their own thing, right? Go out, have fun. I'll be at certain places. You want to come hang out, we can go hang out. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna get very bored with me. Because when I'm around friends and I'm comfortable, I am very chilled out. I just sit there and I'm like, this is fun. I watch people. I am a people watcher. You can read my facial expressions and tell what I'm thinking. There's a lot of times when my wife will say, "No," and I'm like, "What?" And she says, "You can't take pictures of people." I'm like, "Oh, but it'd be so great because they look ridiculous." I got told that the other night. I took a picture of her with the dog. She didn't like it. I was like, "I'm taking the picture." She goes, "What are you gonna do with that picture?" I said, "I'm gonna print it out. I like the picture." She's like, "It's weird." I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "Because I'm eating. I don't like to be have my picture taken when I'm eating." I'm like, "I'm focusing on the blue dog who's giving you the side eye." She's like turned all the way around, like, "What are you doing eating? You should be giving." Valhalla, how are you doing? Wait, hold on. Wait, what's the true story? I'm already lost in my own chat. I have friends coming out with us. I told my bestie she has to meet Baker. Yeah, there's a line. So what we're gonna do is Baker has to bring some 8x10s so he can sign them. We're gonna have a table set up for autographs. If you want me to autograph anything, one, it has to be on skin. Two, I just do a big X. Oh my gosh. I think my chair's broken. Do you hear that? He's not do that. Got broke on New Year's. Yes, we're gonna have a corner kissing booth. Yes, Valhalla's gonna be doing tattoos. Levy, how you doing, bud? Valhalla is so you guys have seen Valhalla's art. Man, he started to do some the other night, and I wanted to know more about it. It was seahorses. I love seahorses. They have a special place in my heart. Of course, camels do too. So, but seahorses. And anyway, he has the tattoo machine, and he's giving free tattoos to anybody who gets this, preferably on their left butt cheek. So just be prepared if you want a tattoo of. There were a couple people that said they're new here. They're never going to be back. They're gone. Like I should be. I'm surprised I'm still not kicked off. On Saturday evenings, my friend does a live stream of Trial by Axe. Just say I invented you. Invented. Shad. What is Shad's what's Trial by Axe? That's the name of the show. Mad Shad YouTube channel. Awesome. Thank you. Matter of fact, let me look that up. Mad Shad. Rock and roll. Oh yeah, there he goes. Let's see him. Boom. Oh man, that's a heck of a like a war tomahawk he has on there. I think I remember saying I tattoo Vegas Rick, not anybody that wanted one. Oh yeah, man, dude. Well, I mean, I thought it was you're gonna. Never mind. Never mind. I will tell you this. Caitlin and Danielle want their fingers right here tattooed. I have to stop. I'm sorry. I have to stop. I don't do this. I'm deleting. I'm delirious. That's what we'll say. I'm delirious. Oh, you're gonna get I see. I just tried to click it up. Sorry, click it up. Feral Housewife says, I do want to go get a tat from a real artist though while I'm there. Natasha, how are you doing? Happy New Year. So I'm not the only one who can't sleep. No, no. And Natasha, I hope you have a great year. Well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna see how. Come on, come on, focus. Yeah, it doesn't know how to. I think the sign's messing it up. There we go. The sign's messing it up. Does that work? That looks stupid. Oh well. I'm good at being stupid. We'll just stick with that for a while. F&L tramp stamp. Yes, 100%. Don't forget the hashtag. It's a regret you'll never live up to. Gotta open a Leslie, what are you doing? Leslie, my dad had a rule that if he ruined dinner, call Domino's. Oh, hey, we had a great pizza night. What was the Donatos? Donatus? Donatus? I don't know. Anyway, new place for me. It's a thin crust. Got pepperoni honey. Like that's the new deal. I just had one the other day. Uh, California Pizza Kitchen. This place they had a drive-through, so you could order it on an app, and then you go drive-through pick it up. My chair used to not make this noise. Screwed up. Oh, that sounds disgusting. Oh yeah, well it was great. It actually was. And you know what I love is the pepperonis. Okay, it's like I like when the little like the edges. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? I like it when the edges of the pepperonis get like they curl up and get like crispy. Oh, I love that so much. It's such a good flavor. Um. So yeah, that was. Yeah, it's like a honey drizzle over the top. That's what California Pizza Kitchen is. Theirs is a chili infused honey. It is so delicious. You guys, I'm telling you. Hey, wait, okay. Would I lie to you about a delicious pizza? No, I am a pizza snob. I just read Ugly Truckling's comment. It'd be better they did take over the world because everybody has completely lost their minds. Yeah, man. And that's what we're here for. That's what we are all here for. Because let's face it, I'm the number one YouTuber. You want to be here with me when the whole world if it's going down, you want to be right here. Nobody else is going to have a better time with it. I mean, could you imagine the live, whatever it is? I don't know. The live video from it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I was telling my wife, I was like, I don't know why this never hit me, but it's like, like last year, like the Idaho girls, the four college girls, the one dude, um, got, you know, yeah. Anyway, Brian Kilberg, all that stuff. No, I dropped someone else again. I was like, man, what if that happened here? Like, and I could like, go to the college when all this stuff is like happening. I was like, holy cow, man, if something like that happened, I just realized like I'm gonna be sitting there, I'm not gonna leave. Like Nancy Grace comes in town. I'm gonna be right there live streaming right next to Nancy and be like, hey, there's Nancy Grace, y'all. She was like, you have a problem. I said, yes. Yes, I do. I accept it. Problem is, I need to shave. Sorry, guys. I get a hair reckoning this week, so that will be good. I get to be made fun of by my barber again. I'm gonna be like, yeah, well, I asked my wife if I could get my hair cut before Christmas, and she said no, no. I was like, oh, okay, and because I go to her person. Oh my gosh, I can't even pull it up. Leslie, thank you so much. Cooking is not my thing. Why can't I pull these up? YouTube is, you know what? YouTube says we don't have to do anything. I'm surprised they haven't bought StreamYards. Cooking is not my thing. Ovens suck. Well, I'm hitting the button for a bunch of hearts to go in the chat, if that means anything. Thank you so much, Leslie. Yeah, you know what's funny, Leslie? I was telling a story. Thank you, Farrell. You see that comment right after Leslie's? Anyway, I told the story about recently, just the other day. I forget where I was or who I said it to. But a oven saved my life, possibly one time. So I was in law school. My wife was at work. I was home by myself. I was being a good husband. I started making I was making like dinner. I was doing something. And now here's the thing. I do not open doors. I do not open the front door. If you knock on my door and you haven't called, I'm not gonna go check it. I'm not gonna see who it is. It's my rule. I don't like being handed stuff. I don't open doors when you knock. I have to know you're coming over. Then you can come over anytime. Just let me know. So anyway, um, I don't like phone calls either. I like the bat signal. Anyway, so door knock. This is like probably the only time in our entire relationship I ever opened the door. I go to the front door, open up. Now at this house, we have one of those storm doors. You know the big wrought iron doors. I love those things. She says it makes people think you live in a bad neighborhood. I was like, every house in Memphis has those. I thought they were really cool. I thought that was an upgrade. What do I know? Anyway, uh I know our German Shepherd loved it. We take the glass off and then open it up, and she just sit there behind the bar. She's just smelling and watching out front. It was awesome. Anyway, so I open up, and for some reason, the storm door wasn't locked. So I open up the front door, and to my surprise, the storm door was open. And here was this like kind of cute looking I don't know. She looked maybe she was Mexican, had that, the Latino look, right? She's kind of hot. She was leaning up against the door. She was just kind of bouncing on it. I'm like, yeah. She says, can I ask you a question? I said, okay. She says, because like at this point in my mind, I'm thinking there's two things. Okay. Two things could happen at this very moment. Anyway, she says, are you a nice guy? She knocks on my door. She's got the front part of the door open. She's leaning up against it, against her hands, all, just kind of bouncing. Open the door. She goes, Hi, can I ask you a question? Are you a nice guy? Where's the German Shepherd? Oh, that's right. I had her in the backyard. She was in the backyard. I'm opening the front door. I don't have, I usually have, I got my carry permit. I usually am carrying something in my pocket. Okay. Fire alarm goes off. I'm burning whatever was in the oven. I go, no, I'm not a nice guy. Have a good day. And I close the door and I lock it. And I go in, I'm, swinging rags or whatever, trying to fan off the smoke from get the fire alarm to shut up. I got all the oven stuff smoking, boiling out there. I get everything so now I was like, I'm gonna call my wife. I said, honey, when are you getting home? Please hurry. Because here's the thing. The two things that went through my mind was one, she's doing this. There's a car parked somewhere. I don't see it. There's like three guys that are getting ready to jump me. They're gonna come in the house, rob me, kill me, all this stuff, right? She's the bait. Or two, a lot of pornos start off that same way. Those are two things going through my mind. I'm like, I want nothing to do with either one of them. The porno would probably be the worst part. That'd be the worst one. So yes, that's my oven burning story. Sorry. I look up, I see Levy say goodnight all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't come to my house unannounced, says Farrell. That's how I am. Crystal clear, how are you doing? I don't answer the door or answer an unknown number on the phone. I got a phone call the other day. I was like, who is this? It was a area code close by and all this stuff. I forgot about it. I was doing something. Saw today. I checked, they left a message. So I look at, it transcribes to me. I love messages being transcribed. Oh my gosh, I love them. I don't ever want to listen to another message. I just want to see them transcribed. Anyway, and it's like, hey, this is Cindy Brown Cow with the whatever place. And then says Brianna has put you down as a reference. I just wanted to talk to you about some things. I'm sitting there going, I hope it's not me you're trying to call because I don't know Brianna. Only Brianna I know is in. Never mind. But Savannah, how are you doing? Expert, neither do I. Don't open the doors. Don't open the doors. She was just there to make sure people wouldn't get stuck in a new dryer. Oh, I wish we had the old washing machine and dryer from that place. It was a lot better than tomorrow. I think tomorrow afternoon, we're told somebody's supposed to come out to check the washing machine. That's not rust washing machine. So the thing I got from I told you that if you the video's up there, brand new. I mean, we've been saving for this thing. My wife loves washers and dryers. Um, Crystal, that's funny. I asked, I said, can I call him back? But yeah, Brianna's great here at wherever. I am. I'm just gonna be like, greatest person in the world. Man, let me tell you what, she can fry a pickle. I don't know. I love fried pickles. Anyway, Bobby Baloney, how are you doing? Yeah, Bobby, I should be in bed. Holy cow, man. I should be in bed. But anyway, yeah, so if you haven't seen this thing about the whole washing machine, been saving because we had a Samsung and had problems with it, man. Okay, the first one got recalled. And so they were like, we want to come pick it up and we will either give you $500, I think, or a new Samsung washer. So it's like, well, yeah, we'll take the new washer because it costs more than $500 for a washing machine. Anyway, and the new one sucked. I mean, it's like it only worked on like one thing. It's like it needed a new computer board or something. It was stupid, man. It was stupid. Everything Samsung. I will never have Samsung anything ever again. I mean, and I used to love them. I had a really good Samsung TV that got broken just the other day. Yeah, it sucked. So I'm out of the Samsung business. Um, and it is oh, hey, Toy Box, how are you doing? Well, it's five information that means that everyone has the same time zone. Good morning. I like that. Anyway, so I mean, you find out like, the washing machine that's made to last forever, they're commercial and all this stuff called Speed Queen. You can't get a Speed Queen at just the old regular Home Depot or whatever. No, you got to get it through a dealership. Anyway, here comes the washer, man. She's so excited because she loves it. She absolutely loves it. Washing clothes for my wife is like pressure washing. Like if you guys have that pressure washing thing where like you've done it, and like you go across the driveway and you're like, oh, it's so clean. And it's like all of a sudden like you can't stop, and you're like looking around. You're like, what else can I pressure wash? Man, I'm pressure washing the paint off the house by the time I'm done. Anyway, so it came in and they said, "Oh, it looks like there's a stain in here. We'll have that somebody come out on Monday and replace the ball or whatever." So I haven't looked in there. Okay. My wife didn't look in there before they left. I'd be like, take it around out of here. I wasn't there when they were here because they came very early and I was up really late like this doing the YouTube thing. There's a reason why I'm going to stop doing the real late nights. I can't do it anymore. I got to be an adult, act like an adult. So here I am. Anyway, called them up and they said, "Oh yeah, well it's some chemical we put in there to like winterize them, and it just didn't get clean before it left here." I'm like, you didn't look and you didn't lift the lid up before you delivered a washing machine you put on your truck, really? Because like I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, hey, I've done a lot of true crime stuff on YouTube, right? If they're not looking at that, I'm thinking, man, people are gonna start disposing everything in washing machines in uh warehouses. Anyway, tomorrow they're supposed to come and yeah, Crystal is those commercial ones. These Speed Queen makes all the commercial. I know Bosch makes some commercial ones too. It's funny. I don't know. I've always liked Bosch, but then have people say that they're not good, and then I hear people say, "Oh, well, you have to get one from like the specialty store." If you get one from the big box retailer, they're not. I'm so sick and tired of appliances, man. I hate them. I hate them, hate them, hate them. Because they're all given a lifespan now. Because they figured out, oh, hey, you know what? The ones that lasted forever, we went broke trying because everybody bought one and they didn't need a second one. So now they only last like 5 years. Everything's a 5 year lifespan, which is, but you know what? The same people that are like, oh yeah, well, that's good, whatever. We put all the stuff in it. And when now we've got, oh, it's environmentally more friendly. No, no, it's not, stupid. It's not. One washer and dryer that lasts 20 years is a lot better than four that last 5 years each. Talk me out of that. You're not going to change my mind. Don't try. So, anyway, that's where we are, man. They're coming tomorrow, and I'm going to be like, I want a new washer. That's what I want. I'm not happy with this. Not a good first impression. Because I was looking at, I was like, boy, that's a nice refrigerator you got there. I was looking at that. Now, see how far see if Amazon has one. They'll deliver to my house. Um, yeah, it's Savannah, an ex-friend works on appliances. An ex-friend. That's not good. That's not good. Yes, Leslie. Yeah, me too. Me too. Big Al, how are you doing? I shot a Samsung 85-inch TV not long ago. Oh, Big Al, please tell me there's video of that. Please tell me there's video up. I can watch it right now. Dude, that is awesome. Uh, it is that's just 85 inches, man. So here's the thing. Do you guys notice how cheap TVs got this Christmas? Like inflation went backwards with TVs. You could get an 85-inch, TC was it TLC, TCL, Hisense. I don't know what any of these things are. I mean, it's all these new, they're all coming out of China, And here's the thing. Chinese factories are all using somebody else's parts. Somebody else come in and said, "Oh, good, we can use your slave labor to make a TV for us. We're going to sell for $2,000." They say, "Oh, great. Hey guys, this is what we're going to make. We're going to make these things. We're going to put our brand name on it for $1,000." Anyway, they are very cheap, and it's weird. It's I don't know. It was like, are you getting quality? And also the thing is, are they gonna last? Yeah, Apple products come well, Apple, they do. They do make a quality product though. I've had an Apple laptop, had it in the garage. Don't ask. Just know that it was in the garage. And I was working on it. I gone inside. My wife leaves, and my MacBook Air is, when I come back outside, it is like thrown out into the driveway. I'm like, what the heck happened? Did I do? I'm thinking my marriage is over. I don't know what I did. This is it. She's come to her senses. She's out of here. No, what happened was her car, when she backed up, somehow grabbed the extension cord. One of those big long ones for the Christmas lights I got out in the yard? Yeah, one of those extension cords. I plug my laptop into it. Like I said, I was in the garage. Don't ask. And she backed up and took off, and I found the power cord uh, halfway out of our neighborhood. But it worked. Used that computer for 2 more years. I was like, yeah, I think I got a good product here. But anyway, let's see here. Crystal, I just now saw your comment on your washer. That is a great deal. That is a great deal. Um, ugly truck. Are we talking appliances or auto industry? I don't know. It's all the same now. Yeah, I saw that also big out where they have jumper nets. Jumper nets. It is really. I saw a video. Was it a video or was it? I heard a or like read an article. It was talking about during the pandemic. Um, they have factories there in China that like 20,000 people will work in these things. And it's everything that like I don't know about y'all, but we were taught public schools were taught that all the working conditions in the first part of the 20th century were horrible. We had to create child labor laws. We had to create unions, had to do all this stuff because it was so horrible. They had company towns. You got in debt buying stuff at the company store. It just also, well, guess what? China has that. It's like 20,000 people working at a factory. They have dorms there for people to, they have cafeteria for you to eat in. And it's so weird to think that like you really literally live where you work and everything. I can't imagine. I mean, I just can't imagine it, man. We are so blessed. We're so blessed in this country. That's why we just got to do everything we can to all of us that have freedom. It's your job to protect it, no matter what country you're in. If you're a free country, you are blessed. Let's see, crystals. Speaking of crystals in Australia, so that's why I'm like, if you're living in a free country, we're an international show. I love that. Crystal says, just had a look online. Can get 85-inch Samsung Smart TV for, oh, I thought it said 11,000. About 1,200 bucks, which is pretty cheap for here. Is that cheap compared to US prices? It depends. Let me see. Uh, well, okay, first of all, you have Samsung, Sony, LG are like probably the big 3 over here for name brand wise. Um, Name brands, I know they don't mean anything, but yeah, 1,200 bucks for Samsung usually would be good. I would say I mean, at Christmas, I think there was an 85-inch somewhere for 800 bucks, but it was like a brand you'd never heard of, so I don't know. I never looked at, where they get you on those things. Let's see here. Big Eye, I got an 85-inch Samsung for the same price at Costco. Um, Asia views that kind of labor in a very odd light. Yeah, yeah, it's weird. I've always said that communism doesn't work except in Asia. It's the weirdest thing. And when I say Asia, I don't mean like I don't know where Russia. Because if you look at like the old Soviet Union maps, right? Where does Europe end and where does Asia begin? Savannah got a 65-inch for 150. Wow. Spicy Peach. Love the name. What are y'all it's gonna do? For those no, I don't know who you're talking about. Crystal, Asia begins in Turkey. Is Greece Asia? Where does Turkey begin? Then Turkey, it's only been a country for like 100 years, hasn't it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, no, I don't know. We got off on all that stuff. I don't know what's going on. I just know this is a big week. So my plans, my goal still is to start doing earlier in the day. I like to start like around nooners. But it's like right now, I know I won't be up till one. I know I won't wake up till one. And I hate that. God, I hate this schedule. Tuesday, we're expecting big storms. Uh Wednesday, I think I'm gonna go look for places for FNL Dollywood. So that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be a good time. Greece is Europe. Turkey is east of Greece. Turkey is both Europe and Asia, depending on what side of the Bosphorus you're on. Australia has a good education system. They'll really do. You're very fortunate. We were never taught any of that stuff. Let's see here. European history started with the Pilgrims coming to America, and it ended with we went back to Europe in 1942. It was like summer of 42, wasn't it? We had to go to Africa first. America. If it's not a war, we don't know where you are. Golly, man. Trying to rebuild this place or finish building this place. So that's always a weird thing. Ah, well. No, no. See, now you guys got me thinking. I'm trying to think about like what's happening this week and everything. See, this is what keeps me up. Do you guys ever do that? Like the night before you're going to school, you're going to work, got something to do the next day, and you're up thinking about what you have to do the next day. Bobby Baloney. Nah, don't really need to know where anything is. Hey, you do. You do have to know where a few things are. You need to know where your house is, where where your domicile is. And you need to know the things that you have to leave your domicile for to get. That's about it. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're looking next week is gonna be rough. We're getting roommates. It's parents, so it's not bad. But I don't know why I'm even thinking about it or talking out loud about it. I know where my socks are. I'm all set. Bible line, if you know your socks are, just remember this. You're doing better than me. You are doing better than me. I'm just glad I know where my house shoes are and I'm wearing them right now. It's funny, like this room has got the worst, like, there's like no heat. I ordered a heater. We'll see how it works. It was 40% off coupon on Amazon. I had to have it. It was so cold. I was thinking about burning oil lamps in here, but I don't have any oil. Baker showed you his feet? Oh no, that's internet. That's YouTube rule number 7. No, it's not 7. Maybe it's 11. Do not ever put your feet on screen. Don't do it unless you have an OnlyFans. They make money off of it. But yeah, never have your feet on screen. Um, Emu did once. I said, don't do it. But she had to. Oh, well. When you get as many views as she does, I guess that's how you do it. Put feet on on the screen. Oh, geez. I wonder if we could chew on toenails, but that would really pop those views up. Anyway, um, oh my gosh, Savannah, I'm going to allow this comment that got held for review. Look at that. Someone paid my cousin $500 to see her feet. That got held. Okay, guys, this was a I've not never noticed that before. Okay. I think that is a very, very innocent comment. If that is being held by YouTube, now you see what the problem is. Oh, it's because it was all caps, says Farrell. Why do all caps get held? Leslie, thank you so much. Leslie, listen, you really do. Like, you're a hoot in the chat. You're so much fun to be around. I hope you're doing well. And by the way, I took a picture today. I noticed the trees. I was like, man, I miss green leaves. And I thought about you. I hate pine trees. Good night, Leslie. Sweet dreams, and thank you for stopping by. Um, I wish someone would pay $500 to see mine. Mine are huge. I should get something, Bobby. Oh my gosh! Like I saw a picture. I don't know what it was. It was like a retweet or something. By the way, I want you guys to know that I am gonna call Twitter Twitter because that's what it is. You can call it X all you want to, but it's like when I say X, I'm thinking about ecstasy. When I say, how do you say? Well, I saw a re-X. I mean, I just it's cool in its own X way. That's how I sign my name with an X. But it's still Twitter. Anyway, I saw like a retweet and it had something to do with feet. And I was like, wait a second, is this person talking about this girl's feet? Because I think that's girl's feet, but like the toes, it looks like this. I was like, and now they're had like very nice looking polish on 'em, but the toes were like fingers. And I was like, my gosh, that girl could hang from a branch. Um, Crystal, pictures of your feet. What are you doing sending pictures of your feet? Oh my gosh, I haven't heard from Div in so long. Hope she's doing okay. Bobby Balloon, you had the same size foot as Shaquille O'Neal? Then he no, is he 22s and you're 16s? I thought he was 16. I don't know. That's a huge foot though. I have a 12. Um yeah, finger toes, fingos. Oh man, it was just weird. Shaq is immense. Yes, that is true. That is true. Yeah, I'd pay someone wants to see my feet and it's $500. I tell you what, $500. a picture, I'd put my feet in pudding. Oh my gosh, feet fetish. That's weird. And why is it a fetish? Like it's got to be. You think it? I'll tell you why it's weird to us. Because it's not just a small little minority. It's not like furries where there's like 50 of them in the country that just go around, swapping costumes. It's like there's like at least 5,000 footies. I don't know, man. There's a lot of them though. And it's like, why? Why the foot? I mean, I get the foot's pretty important, but I mean, hands are too. Oh, oh. Okay, like like the handshake. You're supposed to have a firm handshake, right? You get that like little wimpy, like dead fish handshake. You're like, what's wrong with that person? What if those people are hand fetish people and they want you to squeeze their hand? You don't hear about the hand fetish people. You know they have to be out there though. Oh, Crystal's gonna take other people's pictures for that money. Yeah, I'd be, I'd be walking around with my phone out, just kind of dopey does down here. Oh yeah, I'm just looking at click, do, 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 click. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I used to not care about feet, but then I went to into 4chan, and now I'm kind of like, feet aren't so bad. I think I need therapy now. Bobby, I have two rules. I always tell people, I'm like, don't go to Kiwi Farms. Stay out of it. Just don't go into Kiwi Farms. Don't ever go to 4chan. If you ever do, because you're not listening to me, don't go to B. And that's just the rules, man. You should listen to me. Trust me when I say this. I'm a degenerate. I grew up on Kiwi and 4chan. There was another one, man. It was so great. What was it? It was like Uncle. God, what was his thing? It was awful. Clumsy. I'm using a different program. I can't do the super chat. And Upchurch just did a video tonight. Did you see it? It's about aliens in Miami walking around the mall. Yeah, I saw you doing this morning. I haven't watched that one. Clumsy Clairvoyance. Oh, she's about to go on. I bet you guys. Guys, go over and check out Clumsy, please. She is a great person. She is um she's Solitaire from the movie Live and Let Die. And go over, check her out. And you know what? If you're not into the tarot thing, that's cool. She has a very laid back chat. So, man, the world of being a model has changed since I was a model. Chris Mullen, how are you doing? See, very international. I have two people from Australia, one person from New Zealand, and one person from Denmark, plus at least one person from Texas. which I'm not sure is real. I think Texas might be Australia in America because I've never been there, and it has the same history as Australia. I'm not gonna go to the axe throwing with Texas Jen. I'm smarter than that. Um, wait, hold on. Who's on radio? Is that I can't think of the last part. Judge Maddie? Is that what it is? Why am I going blank? Crystal clear Denmark getting an Australian queen next week. Really? Oh. This is not really your name. Is it really Taxi Slut 61? Chirac here? Oh my gosh, I love it. I want to know. Okay, like I think Chicago's a great town. Absolutely love it. But I keep hearing all these bad things about what's happened last couple of years. I want to know as much as I can about it. I need to I want to see like videos. I want to see I need to follow a person that is doing the whole Chicago thing. Or I just need Taxi Slut 61 to tell me all about it. Oh my gosh. Ah, you guys are nuts. I just thought of something. Am I? No, 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 no. Why can I not do that? It's so weird. This thing changes so much stuff. Juju Bones, good morning. Well, oh geez, I've been on here for a long time. I really do need to go to bed. Chris Mullen, Law Talk with Mike is in Chicago. I do not know Law Talk with Mike. I do not know him. Deanna Shoulder, Taxis 61, love the name. It's awesome, isn't it? Now, Deanna, you're putting up a green heart. Are you over here for Mountain Girls? I miss Mountain Girl. If you those of you that know her, she is she's another victim of my inability to communicate with people. I'm great at communicating to you on live stream. I can do this. I can't send emails. I can't check them. Can't do anything. Yeah, it's bad. I'm a horrible person. Horrible, I say. Anyway, by the way, so there's a lot of new people here. I don't, if you are up this late, you stumbled in, please hit that subscribe button with that notification. Come back and say hi to me sometime. Everybody, please also hit those likes. I like knowing I'm liked. I'm glad YouTube got rid of the thumbs down because I used to get more thumbs down than I did thumbs up. So it helps my ego. Oh, Law Talk with Mike might be a good addition to your interview. You know what's funny about the interview thing? It's funny you bring that up, Chris. I was Can't tell you who this guy's name it was. I was watching, but anyway, he's big name guy, does all these interviews and stuff, and I was like, "Man, this is a cool dude, man. This is kind of cool atmosphere here." Um, I don't know how he got started, how he got big, but I don't know how many times a week he interviews people. But see, that's the whole thing. That guys, this is why subscribers are important. I'm going to give you little YouTube baseball. There's two things that are important. The thing that matters are viewers. Y'all being in here right now is the single most important thing, so much more important than anything else. That's number one thing. Number two thing, though, because everybody is petty, every YouTube creator I've ever met's this way. Subscribers are important. Why are subscribers important? Because other people look at that channel and they judge you. And they go, oh, well, I'm not going to a channel with just that many people. Oh, look, they have all these subscribers. I'm going to go to that channel, try to get some. It's a sad world we live in, but it's views you want. It's views. Trust me on that. But anyway, that is what. Hey, Sig Sauer, how are you doing? Sig, I have your namesake right here next to me. Anyway, Broken Baker says, I don't. That could mean so many things. That can mean so many things. Subscribers are important for 3 a.m. streams. That is true, Renee. Is it Renee or Rennie? Oh, I messed that up, I'm sure. Yeah, Chris Mullen, true enough. I just follow those I enjoy. I don't care how many subscribers they have. Let me tell you guys what. You know what was great was um last year. I don't have a New Year's resolution this year. I didn't even think about it. But last year we did a live stream during New Year's. And my New Year's resolution was that I'm going to spend all of 2023 helping out channels. I don't care what size you are. I want to help you grow. Whether you have 50,000 or 50 people, whatever, if I can come on and help you grow, that's great. Now you say, okay, well, like, why do you need to help someone with 50,000? Let me tell you what, if you have 50,000 subscribers, you've been doing this for a long time, you've been put out a lot of content, and you get into days where you don't know what to talk about. You're like, why would anybody want to listen to me today? I have nothing. I always tell them, I'm like, just turn it on, let the chat lead. Read the chat, talk to them, interact with them. Y'all are the best. I love what, like, right now, I love this. This is uh great talking to you guys. But the yeah, taxis TS61 right there. Love smaller channels and watching them grow. It's the best time I've had. And well, like, look, Broken Baker's in here. When I met Broken Baker, he had less than 500. I was like, let's get you over that mark, man. Let's do this. Shizzy Wisnuts, another one we worked on. Shizzy, I was like, I don't know. He is the hardest worker on YouTube. And he just had a slow growth pattern, just a real slow growth, man. But he's over that mark now. Baker, I don't even look at his subs anymore. I'm like, geez, man, he probably has like 50,000 by now. Let's see here. Who else is there? Yeah, there's somebody else who is small. What was the Kaiser Pineapple? He was below 500. All these that were below 500 had so much fun helping out. And then now, yeah, I mean, that's who I am. Oh, Aussie Overlaw. I told him, I said, dude, if you ever need help, because he said he had a hard time sometimes coming up with stuff. He just drew a blank. I was like, dude, let me know. I'm there for you. Then I lost contact with him. I gotta get a hold of Ozzy again. Ozzy's one of my favorites, man. Absolutely one of my favorites. TS61, like having a friend with me. The smaller channels. So this is one of my things. I see no limits to this, right? Like there is no ceiling. It's a rocket ship. The squirrels are in charge. I love that like right now we can have these chats and I can get to know y'all and you come back and we can talk and we can bring up things and laugh. I love that. Absolutely love that. And I want you guys to, I mean, I always want you guys to be here. I want you to know that you do have a friend. I, you know, I, it's amazing. We're communicating. That's what's so great about this. So, like communications, you cannot have a conversation unless you have one, you have to have someone you're talking to, right? But you also have to listen. So I think about that as a streamer, and I'm trying to listen to y'all, and your voice is coming in through the chat. Now, what amazes me about it is how many people will watch and they don't put anything in the chat. So what you guys do is come in and like is if you see an early one, come in and say, hey. What that does is they'll put your name in the list of the chat. It will you never have to say another word. And that helps because of the tubes, all the algorithms, everything else. That helps it keep going because I get identified as having a very active chat, like an active following type thing. Also, just I mean, I don't care if you just put like three periods and ellipsis. But anyway, so, so there are people out there that are just listening, and they're the ones that I'm talking to, but the communication is coming between you guys here in the chat and myself right now. Now, there are times when, and this is where you guys got to be patient with me, is that there are times when, like, I am doing an interview or having something where I can't focus on the chat and I have to be with that person because, they came on. I have to give them my full attention. And that's where the chat over here is so great because everybody becomes friends and you guys talk back and forth and you guys make jokes about me and stuff like that. I love it. It's absolutely great. It makes for the best time there is. And I have other creators come in, they go, how do you do it? How did you get this chat? Man, this is so much fun. And I'm like, I don't know. I was like, it'd be a lot bigger, but I banned a lot of people. Because you can't talk bad about other people. You can't uh people come over here to have a good time. You know what I want this place to be? Did you guys ever see that old TV show called Cheers? They have a great opening song. And the um chorus for it is sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. I guess it's the opening lines. Sorry, not the chorus. But anyway, sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name and everybody's problems are the same or whatever. That's us. We're just we're just here, man. We're just all here trying to have a good time. So anyway, I have ignored the chat here for a little bit, so let me get back in here. Um, Feral Housewife says, like me or don't IDGAF. Um, Biggest news from 2023 was face reveal, says Crystal. That's right. It was New Year's, wasn't it, last year? Holy cow. It was. So it was 1 year. Baker, real subscribers are important, but the money subscribers you find to boost your channel aren't. Well, I think they are too. No, I'm kidding you guys. I know how Baker I know what he's talking about. You don't sell yourself. like a circus performer just for dollars. You gotta respect yourself at the end of the day. That's why I don't do. You can't pay me to get drunk. You can't pay me to show my feet. You know, you pay me to stuff because it helps keep this whole thing going. That's why subs or memberships are so important. So I got 'em. Yeah, here's something. You guys know why I have $2 memberships? Because I love the $2 bill. I think it's a cool. Um, I love Thomas Jefferson. I love that whole. I just think they're cool, man. I just think they're cool. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm waiting. Where everybody knows your name. Thank you, Farrell. Has anyone not seen Cheers? Says Crystal. I'm hoping that Cheers is the next Friends. You know how Friends came back? Well, now everybody it seems like they're all watching Married with Children. I'm hoping that Cheers hits it. Ugly Truckling. The expert is no ho. I need to put that as a that's a good one, man. I'm gonna steal that. Check this out. I'm gonna screenshot your little comment right there. That's gonna be awesome. Now let's see if I can remember to do something with it. That's the hard part. Um yeah, Chris Mullen, just be yourself and people will follow you. Farrell says Baker will show you his for free. I have seen a couple of those calendar photos he's working on. Um Rennie, feet equal money. Crystal says I got a $2 bill. First time I had seen one before and kept it. I also got a weird dollar coin that's the size of a quarter. Oh, Susan B. Anthony, the mother of I almost said segregation, suffrage, the mother of suffrage, women's suffrage. Taxi Slut is a new member. Thank you, Taxi. I hope to see a lot of you. Everyone takes a taxi. The taxi slut is here. I don't know. That sounded awful. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with me? My goal is that my mom would be proud. That's the thing. My mom does not know anything about YouTube. Does not know I'm here. Anything. Ugly Truckland. Bill Clinton is on $3 bill. Oh my gosh. My mom got one of those once. And it was a cashier at Walmart. And they said, hey, you want this? Somebody tried to tell me this was real currency. And I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. It's like, old Bill, I wonder what he's up to. Yes. So when doing memberships, because I think camels. So well, here's the thing. There was a big long conversation about why do camels? Some of them have one hump. Some of them have two humps. And they got to. Well, wouldn't the two hump camel be superior? Like if you were like if you've been out like drinking, you're not gonna fall off the two hump nearly like you would the one hump. Or is the two hump like having a back seat on a camel? I don't know. There's so many questions I have. So anyway, it was started be like, well, what do you like? One humps or two humps? And then everybody started doing, oh, two humps are better than one. And so, like, when the membership thing comes, it's amazing how stuck you get. It's like, well, what do I come up with? What do I call my chat? What do I do this? And it's like, oh, well, camels, because it was just a really hot topic uh, around here. Friday Night Live and stuff. We talked about it, and it's like, oh, well, first tier's got to be one hump camels. And it's like, okay, well, what's the second tier going to be? I'm like, I don't know. I'd like to just see what one tier works with first. So what I've got to do is there is a Discord and there's a Twitter, and I've got to put a new Discord link and there's a Twitter link. If you go to the members part on the thing, you scroll down and find where it'll say Discord link, but it's expired. But the Twitter link is still good. So go join. There's a private expert Twitter. You have to be a member to get invited into it. So that's the perch right now. And then also, I'm trying to do. When I started, I did 3 videos a day, every day, and I want to get back into videos. I'll be releasing those as members first, unless it's something real breaking, like the Miami alien or something. Um, Choosy heretics choose Carnation Revolution now. Okay, that was a mouthful. No camels, no Mausers required. Oh my gosh. You know what you made me think of? I don't know why. Mausers, because it's not correct in any form or fashion. But the movie, is it Zulu? Had Michael Caine in it. Surprisingly good movie. Surprisingly good. So, Rennie, no. Well, so when I started YouTube, there was no StreamYards, and you had to have 1,000 subs to go live. I was like, man, I was like, live is so much better. It goes back to, I was a real big fan of Nick Rekieta, and I loved Saturday night, the Yellow Flashcast. And that's what I base Friday Night Live off of. I'm a big fan of Ethan Van Sciver, the Umbrella Guy, all these dudes that, they're just fun, man. Oh, Neurotic, you know. And anyway, so one night I was listening to Ricade, and he's like, I probably shouldn't tell you guys this. And he's like, I've had enough to drink. I don't care. He said, if you want to make it on YouTube, you need to have 3 videos a day, every day, same topic, same thumbnails. All your thumbnails need to look alike, same topic, and do it for 2 straight weeks, and you'll start picking up viewers. That's just how you get into the algorithm. So that's how I have 101 videos about Summer Wells. Because like back then when I got started with Gabby Petito, because there was no news. You couldn't talk about pandemic stuff. You couldn't talk about politics. So what else was there? Well, Gabby was missing. Then Gabby went to Summer Wells, and she had that Tennessee connection, blah, blah, blah. I drove up there, drove around the property and everything, did the drive everywhere the last day Summer was seen, all that stuff. Well, then I got into that whole true crime stuff. True crime was weird. I didn't delete them. I privatized all the Summer Wells videos. So I would get out of that algorithm. And I just after a year, I've put them up for members only. So, but yeah, I had to do 3 videos a day every day to try to make it. And unfortunately, I was I've had a lot of family problems with members of the family being in the hospital. And so I spent a lot of time in a hospital. And YouTube's what it's all I could do. So I got a law degree to become a YouTuber. There you go. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, everybody. Please hit the notifications and make sure you hit that like. Oh boy. Is it really three? Oh, I gotta go. I gotta force myself to go to sleep. Um, my college roommate back in the 80s used to joke around about the French Foreign Legion, the camels and how's it a movie on TV. That is awesome. The French Foreign Legion. You know what? I'm gonna go watch try to find a video about the French Foreign Legion right now. I started with naughty midget action. I do love midgets. Um, not sure if that's 200,000 views. Yes, Crystal, you're right. I'm not sure it's true anymore either. That was just when he said that. That's what I went with, and I stuck with it for a long time. And here's the thing: I can't stick with one topic. I like doing the current events, man. Whatever it is, current event stuff that's kind of stuff that I find interesting because that's how you have to do it. If you're not interested in something, I mean, I could sit here forever and talk about what I mean, the difference between the positive and the negative side of a battery. I mean, I'd have to research it, and I could read what I read, but I wouldn't care about it. I'd rather sit here and read like Rennie here said I only uploaded one video and it was of my 20-year-old daughter when she was 5 beatboxing. That's awesome. That is so cool. Um, don't worry, Christy Peaceful Revolution Olympics has you covered while you sleep. Is that a channel? Are they live? Personal question: do you still work or do you do this full time now? Um, yeah, I do this because I got stuck into such a is the pandemic happened, right? And so everything just shut down. Everything shut down. And I was started doing the YouTube thing. And my wife bought me the microphone and said, "Stop talking to me." She goes, "Look, it's the only I've never seen you at a better at anything in my life." I'm like, "Well, that doesn't sound like I'm making you happy, but okay, let's do this." And then I spent a year and a half in hospitals. Matter of fact, the last time I was in a hospital, this was my mom, was December of 1 year ago. Um, finally got her where she lived, the town she lived in had horrible medical. It's horrible medical. And they wasted a year of her life because they it's awful. It's a horrible experience. Um, matter of fact, you go back, you can find videos of a year ago in like November, December, and they are videos. I went live like at 5 o'clock at night, um, watching the sunset for about an hour, and that was my stream. because I couldn't talk on a computer. I was living in a hospital in a different town. Just my mom and me. I was sleeping on a couch. So yeah, it's hard to have a law career like that or much of any other type of career. Um, and then since then, it's we lost very unexpectedly. We lost my mother-in-law this year. So get my mom out of the hospital. Things are going great. Fine, it's going up, 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 up. All of a sudden, my mother-in-law is like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Uh, it was unexpected. Off stream, I can tell you some things. Some things I'm not happy about. Never mind. I better not say that sort of stuff. The overlords don't like it, if you know what I mean. Don't put unnatural things in your body. Anyway, so uh, it went from there to a few months later, my father-in-law fell, and it's been like that. So yeah, that's what we do. And my wife had a great career before she met me. She had a good career before she met me. It turned into a great career, and I'm very fortunate to have her. And so yeah, this is it. This is my small business, and you have to treat YouTube like a business. You are in a contract with them. It's anybody who says, "Oh, I just was doing this because I want to have fun." Go to a bar, man. Talk to people. There's all sorts of people who want to talk and listen. Here, you gotta put you gotta put content out. You gotta put a show out. Y'all, it's you guys come in here and you know hitting those, like giving a heart and a comment, stuff like that. You have no idea how much that helps. It's your local watering hole. It is. I know I keep referencing everything to a bar, but that's what this place is like. You meet a lot of strangers. You, everybody, it's just cool, man. It's a cool place. But yeah, that's there you go, Chris. Should have known when you said personal question. Nah, I just go down dark holes. Sorry. Let's see here. Let me get back in here. See some good ones. Yeah, sorry. Let's see here. Yeah, the sunset is beautiful. It's over the Tennessee River. Taxi. You know what's sad? I've never told anybody. It's sad. Boy, I am not a sad person. I'm not a doom going, look, guys, I am that person that I believe that the best is yet to come. Okay. And we're all going to see something very beautiful come out of this thing. You guys are on this with me. You guys, I used to, people would come in here and be like, how do I become a YouTube streamer? Like, this is so much fun, blah, blah. And I used to try to help people and tell them how to get started. Stuff. Now I tell people, don't do it. You got to take a lot of abuse, and it's very hard on you. You got to find a little niche, and you are not going to be a success. You know all the people that have 100,000 subs. I mean, you see everybody, you see them every day. You see 100,000 sub things. Did you know? Now I heard this from Yellow Flash a couple years ago, probably before I became a streamer, so about maybe 3 years ago. He got his 100,000 subscriber. He now has like 480,000 or something like that. but he broke 100,000 subs like 3 years ago. And he does 3 videos a day, every day about 3 topics. It's like movies, pop culture, and I forget what the other one, comic books maybe, or video games is one of them. You know, 3 every day. Anyway, he um he said that 100,000 subs that he was told you have a better chance of becoming an NBA player than you do to get 100,000 subs. Traveling fools. A lot of people don't realize how much actually goes into running a channel. Yeah, it does. It's funny. I mean, you hear people talk about like what it costs and stuff. They're always like, "Oh, like the internet costs." I don't even, I don't even include that, man. It's like, it's like trivia stuff costs money. Yeah, microphones cost money. Oh yeah, hey, I'm having a good day. All of a sudden, my microphone falls off the stand and bounces. I plug it back in, and nobody can hear me. Yay! Uh, Cameras cost money. Do you need all the stuff? No, you don't need it. You do it uh on just your cell phone, sit on your couch. You know what though? You're just lying to yourself because you're sitting on your couch for you time. I'm sitting here like it's like a chair across my do you hear that? This chair does not make noise. I'm very upset about this. Anyway, yeah, it's hard work. But I'll tell you what, it's probably like Friday Night Live. Uh I spent all day Friday thinking about it. And so this is the thing. I probably couldn't be doing this if not for being a lawyer. But like that whole background, it trained me how to think. And I work out I work out like a Friday Night Live in my mind, like I would if going to trial or anything like that. You start thinking, okay, if you ask this way, you never ask a question unless you know the answer because you don't want to have to think on your feet like that. So you're going down a path and you think, okay, now you can go down here. If we talk about this subject, you want to keep the questions focused on, or you want to keep people talking about this, that, and then you gotta like it's like working together. People, you gotta find the right talent. You gotta make sure someone doesn't come on and go, "Oh man, I had the worst day 5 days ago." And it's like, dude, nobody cares. This Friday, we're having a good time, man. We're talking about, what happened. I was sitting in my car and I looked up and I was like, holy cow, man, that's a beautiful butterfly. Whatever it is, whatever you find beauty in, it's that type of thing. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of work into all that stuff. Let's see here. Choosy Heretics. My local friend was tending bar for 25 years. Now he's working on a horse farm and he's way happier. Well, I may end up in Texas with Rossman Ranch saving donkeys. Or I could Valhalla, he's a goat farmer. DJ Lewis, did you learn what? Say see. Oh, Constitution. Sorry. It took me a while to say it. Yeah, Constitution's actually it's funny. Constitutional lawyers don't practice law. Think about it. There's like 5 in the country that are actual litigators of constitutional law. And I love constitutional law. I loved it before going to law school. I love it because I'm a big history nerd and everything. And I was like, you know what? I was trying to think about like I want to try something different this year. It's weird how it's like new year, new me, right? And I was thinking about doing Constitution. Like, there's a lot of big cases out there that describe things that no one talks about. You guys don't know about, um, I don't know. It'd be a lot of boring stuff, but be a lot of content. I don't know. My dad used to say the best is yet to come. That's true though. Chris Mullins, a guy followed for his cute ginger cat, has 1 million subscribers, but only 98 members. He was telling us how hard it is to get people to join. They follow, subscribe, and move on to the next thing. Yeah, that's okay. White Rabbit, she has like 850 uh subscribers, right? She doesn't have hours. She doesn't do so. She okay, like she did her whole thing because she was stuck in a hospital because her mom got sick. And she started texting me one day. She's like, I am so freaking bored. And I'm about to go nuts listening to all the different beeps on this floor. I was like, oh, hey, welcome to my world. I said, do some shorts. And she said, of what? I said, you know those videos of the dogs you took, like when they're puppies and everything else? Cut those down to 15 seconds. And she started doing it. And next thing you know, she was having a blast. She really was. She's like, because it's the thing that she sees, that's the artistic part of it. And she makes really great shorts. She hasn't done it in a long time because life got hard. Life got real. Renee, I'm a constitutionalist and will always be. Remember, we live in a constitutional republic. Don't listen to all this jive about, I don't know if you can say it, ocracy. Oh, hey, I'm gonna start talking pig Latin. Ocracy day, ocracy day. I don't know, man. Um, Savannah, I need to go check yourself out. I can't. What's funny? I can't click on here and like go. It used to say like go to this channel. I'm like, yes, I can't do it anymore. Um, 20 years doing soap notes as a physical therapist trained me to think therapeutically and consulting the ace historians of Jesuits taught me how to think critically. Yeah. Physical therapy, man. It's another one. God bless you guys. My wife had to have physical therapy. She doesn't want to admit to this, man. I'm going to tell you though. Gosh, she doesn't want to admit to it. Like right through here, I think it's because she has a really bad chair. I had muscle. I had like a sign in for the doctor. The the receptionist said, "Where's it hurt?" And he says, "Oh, says, you ever thought you might have carpal tunnel syndrome? Because I just had that." And it's like I said that I was laughing. I was like, "I told you, I'm not crazy." Is what I said. Oh my gosh. Hey, Farrell, what on earth are you streaming with? Why? This is a microphone. This is a camera. This is a laptop. Oops, I unplugged it. Um, my wife was, well, she didn't want me to say I told you so. That's for sure. Um, Practically a podiatrist. Ooh, couldn't do it. But we're back to feet. You know what the first Friday Night Live, we end up talking about? Furries. Yeah. I hear you, truckling. Your intergalactic travels. Trust me, man. When I was driving a lot, man, I could have written books. I could have written cookbooks. Actually, I made it long enough to write down 3 book ideas I had, and then never did a single one. Tried to started once to write a book. I got a paragraph, and then I was like, "This is dumb. I don't just do." I took a walk through the woods as a forestry student. Didn't quite get my degree before transferring out, which clearly headed for a dead end. Farrell, this man here. What man? Hey, Judge Maddie, how you doing? Judge Maddie, were you on the radio? Is that who Farrell was talking about? Is that who Farrell was talking about? Yeah, Maddie, you're right. I do need to go to sleep. I got to end this. I can't believe it's been 2 hours. Y'all, I love you guys. I really do. Um, I gotta do some update stuff. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow at the time I wished I were. There you go, messing up my life again. But you know what? Thanks, guys. Each and every one of you, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Um, I feel so much better talking to y'all. There's a lot of stuff that I don't talk about, just like personal stuff and everything. It's the whole thing like it's nobody's business. Well, it's you don't need to be sharing stuff like it's not a competition on who has a bad time or not. But man, I don't know. I feel better like talking about the whole like getting started in YouTube. Like it just made me feel good getting all that out there. I tell it all the time, but it's just I don't know. It's a weird road. It's been a struggle, and like I said, I do believe the best is yet to come. And I appreciate you guys. You are my physical therapy. You'd be mental therapy for me, but I ain't got a brain. So I can't do nobody's got time for that. I don't even know if I can't share a I'll tell you what. I'm gonna keep doing this. This is gonna be my little experiment, okay? Y'all are here for this experiment. Remember this. Um that I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna hit like I did tonight. I'm gonna hit that YouTube button and just stream straight through YouTube. See what happens. Because here's something I noticed. I used to do it's like Rumble. I used to have my accounts linked up. It's like Rumble would get my videos. I had no views. No views. Then one day, Rumble took one of my private videos. I said Rumble exclusive video. And because they had access to my YouTube, they put it up on YouTube. It was a video that had in the tagline, whatever. It was about he's the guy in Florida, the governor down there, Rick Moranis or whatever. Anyway, so before I went to law school, I was in politics. And yeah, I did campaigns. I was a campaign guy. I was that guy that got these people elected. Love that part. Anyway, um, yeah, Rick Moranis. I think that's the guy in Florida's name. Doesn't matter. Anyway, he made a big buy on Rumble. So Rumble took every video that had his name mentioned in it and upload them onto people that had connected their accounts to YouTube. I specifically put it on Rumble so it wouldn't go on YouTube. Isn't that nice? And then I was stupid enough to buy stock in them because, like, oh, hey, look, it's $9 a share. I have a Robinhood account. So I bought a share a month for like 5 months. Then found out that after a year or whatever on the market, that their employees can sell their stocks. And guess what? Rumble dropped from $10 to $4.90. If you have anybody you hate, tell them to take investment advice from me. Their stocks will go down. Guys, I love y'all. I gotta force myself to sleep. I am gonna have to take the Benadryl now. Let's see here. If I missed anything here. Um, yeah, not linking to it. I agree, Sven. Don't do it. It's fine if you if you start off on YouTube and you go over there, like that seems to work. I don't know. DeSantis, that's it. Yeah, DeSantis. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, this is not a political thing. Okay. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, I don't care. Okay. I am very staunchly have my beliefs. You don't have to agree with them. Don't get mad at me if you don't like them. We'll agree on something else. But let's talk about campaigns. DeSantis, should have stayed home. Was that Renee? How do you pronounce your name? Said that. So, yeah, he should have. He never had a chance. And all these people are like, oh, he's a good guy in Florida. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I really like what he did. I'm like, what did he do? I know that when he ran for governor, he almost got beat by now remember, we're all a racist, bigoted country, right? That's what we're supposed to believe. A black, gay, crack hooker almost beat him. Came within, 20,000 votes or whatever. He was the mayor of Tampa. Adulterer too. And it's like, he had a hard time to beat that guy. The guy ended up being found in a hotel room in Miami a year later by the police. They had to rush him to the hospital because he OD'd with a gay male prostitute while his wife was in Tampa. DeSantis almost lost to that guy. Right before DeSantis got elected, they had that Parkland school pew-pewing. Horrible, horrible thing. Horrible. But Florida passed a bunch of gun control laws. What? Florida's a supermajority Republican legislature. They had a Republican governor. What's DeSantis done? Not a thing. He didn't do a thing. He hasn't tried to repeal them or anything. I'm like, he's going to get eaten alive in the primary because I know how primaries work. Sure enough, DeSantis, he walks on stage. And what was the first thing everybody said? Oh, Trump ought to go out there and he ought to be in a debate. I was like, Trump has 40% right now. There hasn't even been a debate. Everybody else is in single digits. Why should he? Because everybody will go to watch him. Why should he give free advertising to everybody else? They had the first debates, and everybody on that debate page, except for that new guy, Sawani or whatever, they all imploded. They all destroyed their political careers. Donald Trump sat at home drinking a Diet Coke. Jariah, how are you doing? Welcome to AM to PM. It's 24-hour coverage every day, all day. Jariah, stop it. Yes, that's what it feels like. DeSantis did great stuff, but he let the Bush, robe neocons whisper in his ear. Now he's yesterday news. Oh, they did more than whisper in his ear. Oh. Um, Farrell says I won't read it. Okay, so what I do? Don't love they took Bush books. I met Jeb Bush, and when I met him, he was a really cool guy. What happened? Farrell, he's never going to go to bed, is he? Moranis did Honey I Shrunk the Kids. Yeah, he quit acting because of his wife, like got cancer or something, and then died, and he quit acting so he could be with her, and then to raise his kids. Rick Moranis is an amazing, amazing dude. He's awesome. Absolutely, he is awesome. Um, if I didn't do something with my cushion design, I was going to end up with a flat ass like Hank Hill. Choosy Heretics, you can come around here anytime. I love King of the Hill, and this my next chair will be very much more comfortable than this one. Let's see here. Judge May, Trump is the last Republican. He's the last president that breaks the mold. You'll never see anything like him again. They're not going to let him win. So you might as well go out with a bang. I got a hat somewhere. DJ Lewis is your champion. Thank you so much. I do need to go to sleep. Um, yeah, Broken Baker on that one. I need to go. If I had that button, man, if I had that, well, I woke up and smelled something burning. Well, guys, listen, love y'all. Thank you. This is gonna be like 30 minutes, maybe. Now here it is, 4 a.m. I blame traveling fools. So next time he's on, I want all of you guys to go over to his channel and just flood it with orange hearts or balls or squares or anything orange, and just say, uh, "It's your fault. Expert can't sleep. His life's upside down." Listen, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon. Expert out.